Hello. Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday, another week, and it's May. Thanks for coming back and joining me. And based on some popular requests, I am going to talk about how to create happiness in 1 minute by that vagus nerve that we talked about a week or two ago. So let's just do a little bit of review on the vagus nerve. It is a nerve that begins in the base of the brain, and it is the most powerful of the cranial nerves. It goes all the way down deep into the gut, and it impacts so much. Let's remember what it impacts. It has to do with the brain and the heart and the throat and the eyes and the lungs and the gut. And you want to develop this, what we call vagus tone or vagal nerve tone, to enhance your ability to be in a better mood. Wouldn't you like that from time to time? And there's so many small interventions or tools that you can do to activate and enhance and really exercise that vagus nerve. And because it goes all the way to the gut, it can also enhance digestion, or you know how we say trust your gut or feel it in your gut, or the gut actually thinks, believe it or not. And the vagus nerve has a lot to do with it being able to activate in a calm and intuitive way and support digestion. So of the cranial nerves, the 12 cranial nerves, the vagus nerve is the most powerful because it influences so much of the major systems and organs in the body. And it's part of that parasympathetic. It's not that fight, flight, freeze system. It's the calming, enhancing, activating, loving feelings. It all comes from that parasympathetic system. So why would we want to enhance our vagal tone? It's like, well, why would you want to exercise your muscles and get stronger? Because your life's going to be easier, because you're going to activate something that's easy, and it activates an opportunity to be more of your best self and to be happier. It's also really excellent for energy management in your system. When we're stressed out and irritated and impatient and tired, we don't sleep well, it makes it all worse, and we're draining, where our system is draining. By enhancing your vagal tone, you'll activate strength and power and energy and be able to manage things so much better. So seriously, it is a 1 minute tool. I'm adding to your tool belt on how to activate the vagus nerve and how to enhance it and create strength and really a bounce and a resilience with the vagus nerve. So it's really easy. It's called the 5-2-8 breathing technique. I'll explain it first and then we're going to do it. So it's 5 inhale, count of 5, inhale through the nose, and you're going to go down to that belly breath, that diaphragmatic breathing, not the upper chest, not the solar plexus, but all the way down to the belly. So on the 5 on the inhale, you're going to extend your belly. Then you're going to just hold it for 2. And then on the exhale through the mouth, you're going to go for 8, where you're really emptying that out. And we're going to just do this for 1 minute. But before you do it, I want you to just check in with your body, head to toe, do a body scan, do a mood scan. How are you doing today in this moment in time? Okay, I feel a little bit of stress. I upgraded an operating system last night on the computer, and I was super nervous that it was going to crash everything. And then what? Because my life right now depends on having access to my computer. So I can feel that little bit of edge. Okay, just notice that. Even though it's over and everything's working, I can feel the leftover of some of that nervousness in my system. So 5 on the inhale. Ready? Go. To the belly, hold for 2. And now exhale for 8. Do it again. We're just doing this for a minute. In for 5. Hold for 2. And out for 8. One more time. In for 5. To the belly. Hold for 2. And exhale for 8. Now, if we do it one more time, that'll be a minute. Are you ready? Go. In for 5. Hold for 2. And out for 8. All right, I timed it. That was barely a minute. Now check in with yourself. What are you feeling? What are you noticing? I feel a little less of that edginess. What if I did it for one more minute? Okay, now I'm going to add something to this. When you go do this 5-2-8 breathing pattern, in for 5, hold for 2, and exhale out your mouth for 8. If you allow yourself to smile a little and soften your eyes, the cranial nerve, the vagus nerve is also connected to these areas. That'll just enhance what you're doing. In the 5-2-8 breathing, give yourself a little smile. You don't even have to think about what it's about. And soften your eyes. So we'll do it one more time with softening your eyes and giving a little smile. Ready? In for 5. Hold for 2. And out for 8. Did you smile a little and soften your eyes? I really wish I could see you because I would be able to tell. So when do you want to do this vagal nerve toning, okay? You want to do it first thing in the morning, before you even hit the ground. How about last thing at night? Or how about in the middle of the night when you wake up? When you feel fatigued, a little irritated, a little impatient, or just a little low, that's a good time to do this 5-2-8 vagus nerve belly breathing, okay? And how about when you're about to make a decision on something and you want to make sure that you're making the best decision, just take a break and call it your vagus nerve break and do some breathing for a minute. Okay, you can even step outside to do this. That would also enhance things. Or how about when you need to be creative, when you're either writing something or you're drawing or you're on a project and you need some new ideas, take a break and get into that heart-focused, belly breath, vagus nerve stimulating breathing. And another time would be whenever you're feeling a little bit nervous about something you're about to do, like get on Facebook Live. Yes, I did this before we started. Or a conversation that you're going to have that you might be a little concerned about. Go ahead and do some of that 5-2-8 breathing, even just for a minute, and smile and give yourself some reassurance. I want to review the ways that we talked about before, because this is part 2, but at part 1, we talked about cold water. Splashing cold water on your face activates the vagus nerve. A cold shower. Now, if you don't want to take a cold shower the whole time, how about just at the end? Give that cold water a run for its money and get cold, because that activates circulation, it activates the vagus nerve, and it stimulates, and it's almost like a massage for all your major organs. So enjoy some cold water. And now that it's getting hotter, that might be an easier thing to do. Meditating, actually meditating on loving kindness, easily activates that vagus nerve and gives us more access and resilience in loving kindness. 5-2-8 breathing. Do it for a minute, do it for 3 to 5 minutes. This new world of ours with so many changes and are coming back into this new world in some new ways actually is going to require all of us to develop some new skills. And so, why not start? We know that new habits are built not overnight or not a one and done, but over time. So, I hope you will enjoy practicing and using these vagus nerve tips so that you can feel more in tune and attuned with the world around you and with yourself. So, enjoy your new tools and practice them, and it's not even just practice, just do them because they will help you throughout the day and in your life as we move forward. I wish everybody good luck as we continue to open up our heart and our lives as we step back into the world. We're not going back, we're stepping forward. So please take good care of yourselves, and I will see you Friday.